Okay, I don't even know how to start with this. I am hugely excited. Let's talk about the Call of Duty movie and everything I could confirm today because there is a lot to go through. We finally know when the Call of Duty movie takes place, who is in it, what the villain might be, who's somehow darker than Makarov, and once you connect the dots, the story is basically writing itself. So if you watched any of my videos before, you will know I am a Call of Duty nerd. So let me walk you through exactly what we just learned in a conversation that took less than 3 minutes on stage. So today at Fanatics Fest in New York City, Call of Duty held a Call of Duty in Culture panel with actors and NBA players, and they brought out Peter Berg, the director of the Call of Duty movie, and confirmed the movie is set in the Modern Warfare universe, the 2019 reboot, the grounded one with gray heroes, dirty wars, choices that cost something. That's the world this entire film lives in. And that's not the part that got me. It's the cast. Berg confirmed basically who the actors are because he confirmed the characters. Price, Soap, Ghost, Gaz, Kate Laswell, General Shepard, all are going to be in the Call of Duty movie. And now here's what most people are going to miss. That list isn't just fan service, that list is a clock because those 6 people can only stand in the same room together during one very specific stretch of time. And once you realize what that is, you can kind of figure out most of the setup for the movie before a single trailer has dropped. All of Task Force 141 is still together, Shepard and Laswell are going to be part of the story, 6 names on a timeline, and it all fits into the timeline with 2 hard walls locking the story in. Wall number 1, October 2020. That is when Task Force 141 finally ended the war in Verdansk and came together as a united team for the very first time. Before that date, the group doesn't exist as one unit and they're spread out across the world, so the movie can't happen before October 2020. That is our floor. Wall number 2, October 2023. That's when Modern Warfare 3's campaign takes place and is where 2 of our confirmed characters, Shepard and Soap, die. Both of them in this movie means that the story has to happen before October 2023 or it makes no sense. So the movie takes place somewhere between October 2020 and October 2023 in a 3-year window where all 6 of these characters are alive, active, and fighting side by side. But if you want a little bit more specific guess than 3 years, 2021. Here's my thinking. The 3-year window has a big event sitting right in the middle. Modern Warfare 2, which takes place in 2022. So really, the movie can land in one of 3 spots. Before Modern Warfare 2, during Modern Warfare 2, or after it. And when you weigh it out, it can't take place during Modern Warfare 2 or after Modern Warfare 2 because we kind of know what the story is. So 2021 makes the most sense. And think about where the team is. 2021, Verdansk is behind them. They are finally together as Task Force 141, battle-tested, sharp, but the big storylines of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 haven't kicked off yet. And that is the perfect pocket for a standalone story. The team is at full strength, the world hasn't been dragged into the events we already know, and it also means the movie can tell its own story without tripping over game canon. You don't want a film where you need to have played 3 campaigns in order to follow a plot. Set it in 2021, while Task Force 141 is freshly assembled and it stands on its own 2 feet, while still planting seeds that pay off in everything we already know is coming with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 4. And there's one more reason 2021 fits. The villain spot is wide open because in 2021, Makarov is in jail and Shepard hasn't betrayed Task Force 141 yet, which means there's room at the top for someone else to be the threat. And that's exactly where this gets interesting. Because the detail that stopped me kind of cold is when Peter Berg teased that the villain of this movie may be darker and meaner than Vladimir Makarov. Like what? Darker than Makarov? Like the dude who shot up a civilian airport to start a world war.
Remember, no Russian.
The single most famous moment in the entire campaign and the entire franchise has ever produced. He is the benchmark. And now you're saying you want somebody who's worse than him. calculated evil in Call of Duty. And Peter Berg is telling us this movie will likely have someone worse. Now, Berg said Makarov may still be the villain, so there's one possibility that Makarov is in this film, and he's exactly as terrifying as we remember, and that alone would be huge. But that word, darker, is doing a lot of work. And here's where my gut takes over. I don't think this is Makarov. I think it's someone brand new, a one-off villain, built for this movie and this movie only. And honestly, that's a smart play. If you make Makarov the bad guy, you're locked into everything the games have already told us about him. He can't die, the character of Task Force 141 can't die, so the movie wouldn't have any stakes. But a brand new villain has no rules, no ceiling, he can do anything, and he is gone by the time the credits roll. So he never has to line up with the game canon at all other than the loosest sense. But it raises the scariest question of the whole movie. What does darker than Makarov actually look like? Because to be worse than the man behind No Russian, this villain has to do something more extreme than No Russian. And I genuinely don't know what that is. That's terrifying, and I'm excited about it. But, and I think we get our first clues sooner than you'd expect. Modern Warfare 4. When those operator bios drop, read them carefully. That is exactly where Infinity Ward likes to plant a name, a redacted file, a single line of backstory. And if a brand new shadow figure shows up in those bios with no game attached to him, that is the villain of the Call of Duty movie. So here's where I land. We have 6 characters who can only exist together in one narrative window, a timeline that points straight at 2021, and a villain teased to be darker than the most evil man this franchise has ever made. That's not a random movie. That is a story with a shape already formed, and we figured out most of it from a single 3-minute talk. And I'll be honest, I didn't expect this reveal to tell us much, because I didn't expect a reveal at all. But the pieces line up too well to ignore, and the second we get more, an operator bio, a trailer, a leak, I will be right back here breaking it down. So until next time, I am IceBurgz, your Call of Duty informant. Stay frosty.